Oh, look. Oh, we got a whole skiboobity-boo. So we got a... Oh, frick. Look at how much we go. Bad Ant, we did that one. We got this one immediately, dude. Look at that. We got this one immediately. We went like this. Overload lets the maiden in here we go. Then what? Then that happens. And I'm sure that if you don't let them go, this still happens. Maybe. And if you kill them, then bonk. That happens, right? So this path we walk with the maiden. This path... Oh, no, I see it's highlighted. It's highlighted what we did. But this I didn't do, honey. But it does lead to the same ending. So, doesn't really matter, I don't think. We'll see if it matters in a bit. Okay, let's do the hero first. Let's flee, okay? Hero is gonna be... Oh, shit. Possessive? Possessive, right? Disloyal. Possessive. Polite. Okay. I'm gonna flee. You are the hero! You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable, smart guy. Your life has been rather ordinary. I think this is the same thing. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Let's flee like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some Lucy demons underlings. You take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all, it's your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle in front of the gates. You are faced with an army of demons that look all very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these demons if you want to reach the Overlord. So we're gonna be diplomatic, ask if they'll let you in. Actually, you go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. You have a big eye. Oh, but they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord and maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. So this is the other side of it. That's so funny. That's so cool though. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. I'm gonna do the same one that I did before. Ask the maiden what is going on. The maiden explains that she was never actually captured, and that she came here on their own volitation, dude. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. She is going to return to town with you, to reassure everyone of her safety. But the Overlord objects to this. Oh yeah, I changed the thing up. I didn't think we would last this long. I thought we would already been dead. I don't know why. Oh god. But the Overlord objects to this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous as a hero. It's your job to meditate situations like these. Oh my god. I hate that so much. You tell the Overlord that if she doesn't let the two of you go, you have to assume she's evil. You'll be forced to vanquish her.
You leave me no choice.
The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping you. You are helpless as she disempowers you with her claws. How horrible. You came all this way, only to be met with this cruel fate. You should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wish is for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. Naive heroine. Oh lord. So that's what. Oh yeah. So we made her possessive. We made her possessive, dude. We can do all of that. So we actually have all of these now. That's so cool. Let's do antisocial. I don't know why. I don't know why that will work, but you know, hungry. Why would hungry do? I have no idea what hungry would do. Let's see. Beep beep boop 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 beep bop boop boop boop. So we need her to be merciful then. Okay, let's go through this. Antisocial. Yeah, so if she's antisocial, this happens apparently? I don't freaking know. Hero begins his story. Antisocial. Let's try that. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try that? I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. Alright. You look at each other in a surprising confusion. This is no time to hesitate. So I skipped a little bit, if that's okay. So you can destroy the Overlord and ask the maiden. I think ask the maiden? The maiden explains that she was never actually captured. Yes, we know that. But no one got hurt. You ask her to return to town with you to assure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. Oh, there we go. Look. It's happening. It's merging. They're talking about assassinating their Overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. So it's like Overlord, hero and maiden, everything. Everything. That's so cool. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They're all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed you eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the Overlord's room. The maiden frantically tries to communicate with what you just overheard. A demon underling barges in next, calling you liars. No, not again. We're gonna get burned. It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back into the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the Overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. She threatens them with violence. This Overlord is no better than their subjects. You grip your sword tightly. If you have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety, you certainly will. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You joined in, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. The next moment, the Overlord is taken a hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. She thrusts her claws into the underling chest and it lets out a horrible scream. Oh, I can't even let her. I should have made her merciful if, that would probably make a difference. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to dig and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. You look to the maiden, she's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in that time like this, you envy her. The two of you, the Overlord and the underling's corpse, are all consumed by flames. He's dead. But that was, wow, resigned hero end. Dang, that was a big one again, right? It felt like one. Oh, the bad end of it. She needs to be merciful. If I make her merciful now, then it will work. Right? Then it will work. I am sure. Alright, we're back. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with these demons. Yes. Oh, yeah, it's barging in. Oh my god, you're lying. She did it. No, this little guy did it. Oh my god, what the frick are they talking about? Shut your trap. She says with violence. No, you grip your sword. The group of demons hiss again. And everything is fricked. Oh no, the burning. We're burning together, baby. Let's go! The next moment, the Overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. Is she going to kill it as retribution? It continues to cry and make excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. To your surprise, she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? You guess it doesn't matter now. You all burn together. There we go. We did it. Hero true end. Heck yeah, baby. Oh! Okay. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. Interesting. I have not thought about that, actually. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself, though, could you? I wonder what will happen when you collect them all. Will you give it to despair, or set the stage? Let's do this again. 7 out of 41. Okay, so we got these two. This is great. This is great. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna freaking do this. So let's make him slay the dutiful way. The dutiful way. Slaughter time. Overlord upset. Here poses what he's done. How did that work? So I'm gonna be him, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're gonna be dutiful with the hero. And I think this doesn't really matter at the moment. I don't think it does. So let's just try this from the hero's perspective again. Yeah, let's slaughter them. Let's slaughter them again. Alright, so we asked the maiden what's going on now. She explained that she came here to her own and was never in any danger. She hesitantly asked why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out the door. To see your army in lifeless bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. I'm not gonna do this. This is all just a big misunderstanding. This is what we wanted to do. You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. I mean, you just murdered her whole freaking army, her family, basically. I mean, I don't know about that. She tears you apart, and the maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. I agree. Tragic hero. Tragic. So what we do now, we will kill the Overlord. So we're gonna do the same thing, and then just slay her at the end. We're gonna destroy her once and for all. You lunged forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile. Offering the maid in your hand. It's all covered in blood, by the way. I know you liked her and all, but hey, how you doing? She takes it after slight hesitation. She must be surprising. Surprised at how strong you are. Yes, of course, that's definitely it. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must have been too shy to speak. I'm way too cool, bro. I must be too handsome, and she doesn't. She gets silent and shy, I guess. Alright, what the freak, man. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done, slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You're remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Triumphant heroant. We're triumphed. What the frick does this mean? Make her merciful? Make her... Wait, she is. Wait a freaking minute. So we duty, and then Overlord upset. How do you do this? How does this even make sense? Tries to slay the Overlord. Right, and then what? And then something about the maiden. What about the maiden? She's not polite. Yeah, maybe this works. They're not polite. Makes her maybe do different things. Maybe. Let's try it again. Oh, is this the same ending? Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate. That doesn't work then. Make her tyrant. Does that work? Make her a tyrant and everything else, except for merciful. Maybe that works. Let's see. So what am I missing? So, the hero finds the main Overlord's upset. Of course she is. Then what? Hero tries to slay the Overlord. So we could be diplomatic and then what? Disloyal. So not make him disloyal, right? Let's not make him disloyal. So we're gonna be diplomatic. She's gonna be great. And then we try to slay her. And then maybe this happens. I don't freaking know, dude. Let's make him dutiful. Dutiful. Yes, let's try this. Okay, let's ask. Oh, wait. She suddenly stops in her tracks and asks you to turn your head to ask what the deal is. Oh, the Overlord's castle is engulfed in flames. You can't help but feel relieved you got the maiden out of there when you did, but she suddenly takes off towards the burning castle. Panic sets in and you follow to try to stop her. The smoke is too thick. You've already lost sight of her. What is she thinking? It's too dangerous to continue to feel helpless. You stand alone in the castle gates. Your body won't allow to take another step forward. No, going in there would be suicide. You return to the villages and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by demons. Was that the ending? Bystander Hero and B. I'm curious if that was it. That was not it. I don't know what to do here. Oh, maybe I need a different thing for her. I need to unlock more of this poo-poo man person. Yes, I do, honey. Yes, I do. It's maiden time, honey. It's maiden time. You're told that you're fated, captured by the Overlord. Okay, let's get captured then. Let's be polite about it. You tell them your name and explain you're from the village. You've always been told the demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen. Then a hero would come to save your rescue. To save your rescue, yes, thank you. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just what you haven't been maiden-like enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her, and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little you realize they might not be the ruthless monsters you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send the hero out after them. Well, unfortunate. You realize that that must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed off by them. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. You may be different, but really they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you've started to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. Oh, because of love. Love wins all. Love conquers all. And then he comes in and fixes everything up. As you think that, a hero enters the rooms. The rooms? You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks what's going on. You explain the situation, assuring him that you were never in any danger. The hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hasn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read the note you left? Jeez, people can't read these days. The hero asks if you'll return to the village with him to give everyone, all the people, the news of your safety. The overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit the room. You'll be back soon. You're about halfway back to the village when you feel something is off. Oh, we're gonna run back into the back castle. Oh, frick. Unable to shake your concern, you look back over to your shoulder. Oh, now, frick. You stop at your tracks. The castle's engulfed in flames. Are we gonna go back? Oh, no. Is the overlord alright? You can't return to the village like this. You have to know. You have to be sure everyone's safe. You've already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. He's like, what the frick is he doing? You scan the fleeing demons, but the overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. It does look less like flames when it's blue, isn't it? It looks nicer. Like the bright orange and the bright red is just like, holy frick. But the blue, it just makes it like less intimidating, I guess. You quickly reach the overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle is too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. Oh no. This music. It's gonna... No. She's not gonna make it. You pound your fist against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you've forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. Girl, you're a hero in my heart, okay? You start to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh. What a joke. A maiden saving the overlord. If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. What are you freaking saying right now? This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. What the frick is happening? You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. That's unfortunate and very sad. Selfless. I don't think so. That's insane. No! Leave her alone. Leave her alone, okay? Demon, or whatever your name is. I don't know what I'm saying. Maiden meets overlord. Antisocial. And then what? Okay, we need to make her antisocial, okay? Polite, doesn't matter. Who cares about what the thingy do? Who cares about what he do? We're missing one though of him. Wait, we're missing one of him. Which one? This one. But we need one of the maiden ones. Okay, this is gonna be like a puzzle. I mean, she told me that. The person that made this game told me that before. But it's gonna be puzzle, okay? I'm gonna make, yep, dutiful. Duty? I'm gonna make him dutiful and him disloyal. And then gonna be the maiden. I think that will work. What if I do this one? I don't think I've done this one. Shout out for a hero to come save you. You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon is put up by his sudden shouting and asks you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused and hostile, which totally catches you off guard. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already. The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. Girl, like, I want to be captured and you have to be capturing me, but okay? How about that? He's like, what? What? They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you're introduced to the overlord. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens, or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've already been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen. Okay, we've already been through this. Let's freaking obey her, dude. Let's be obeying. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. Oh, this is different. He's covered in demon blood. You're frightened by the sight of him and run away. You return to the village alone. Everyone's very worried about you. They surrounded you with 1,000 questions, and you tell them your story. As you explained that the Overlord never had any intention to harm anyone here, you noticed the looks of uncertainty in the crowd. People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You are loudly interrupted by an older man. Oh, this is very different. He really calls you a demon sympathizer. The crowd is growing unruly. Oh, I'm gonna be a witch. I'm gonna be burnt at the stake. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. They did not believe you. No, you're a woman. They never would believe you. They don't ever believe the women, do they? Well, frick me then. Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. How could you have returned without the aid of an hero? They said. You could not have possibly escaped the Overlord on your own without harm, because you're a woman and weak. Dumbass. Go to the kitchen. I'm kidding. I'm making jokes. I'm just being him. I'm just, you know what I mean. That's not me speaking. That's that guy right there. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing that they aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be. So they say. Have the people of your village always been less blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know? You wonder how you missed that before, because you were a maiden. And you had a role to play, and I guess. But you don't have to play that role. I know that patriarchy and stuff, they want you to play that role, but you don't have to, You can break that cycle. And you can too. You are seized by the crowd, and voices from all sides are calling for public execution. You are burned to be at the stake. Oh, you are to be burned at the stake. I was right about it. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You have always lived honestly, so why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against their momentum. They can only watch as you burn. You can only cry for them. You are so sorry. Don't be sorry, okay? Executed maiden. What the frick is this game, man? Did I do it? Oh, Lord, did I do it? I hope I did. Did I do it? Obedient. There we go. We got a new one, baby. New one. Let's go.